Welcome back to 245 podcast, which is on a scale of 1 to 10 is how much the NBA wants the Lakers to beat the Wolves. But it's not happening.
Not happening today.
It's not happening.
No.
Scripted.
Not with Anthony Edwards in the way. This man's the truth. Tell that man to stand down. He told Barack Obama to stand down.
I didn't even know that they were playing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, they had like a short stint they had 36 hours of rest from their last game on Friday because we had an early game today. And we were down 10 in the fourth. Ant goes off. Nas Reed goes off. Nas Reed. Yeah, he defines the city. And yeah, so we completed the comeback.
Good.
Yeah. Now, literally last year, news outlets were doing whole stories of like the fandom for singularly Nas Reed, just like the undrafted hero. He's literally just the GOAT. Like, I don't know, just something about him. It's just so funny. So people make shirts about him. And it's just a phrase, just Nas Reed. Josh is lost.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, what you do need to know is Wolves are up 3-1 on the Lakers, going back to LA for Game 5 to finish it out. Ant's gonna put them to sleep.
So, who are like the favorites in the playoffs?
The Oklahoma City Thunder by a mile.
Okay.
They've been
Because I thought the Lakers were like one of the best teams, but
yeah, like in terms
maybe.
of playoffs, if you combined LeBron and Luka, you think you'd have a really good chance. But they forgot about Ant.
But Ant.
Yeah.
It's just, Ant's probably going to be traded off soon, and then
No.
we're screwed again.
Never. No, we're not pulling a Dallas Mavericks here.
Getting rid of Luka.
Nope. That's our poster boy right there.
Well, besides the Wolves, this is an exciting day on the podcast because not only do we have me, Mitch, and Joey here, we have
Rip Dad.
the return after a 1 month hiatus.
Return of the King.
Josh Cruz, welcome back.
Can we get a golf clap for Josh?
Thanks.
How does it feel?
Pretty good. I think it's been since the Quest for -21.
Yeah.
I think I was on that one.
And that was
So it's
a while ago.
been-
Dang.
Yeah, that was number 128, and this is number
33.
33. Dang.
That came out on March 28th. It is April 27th. So almost exactly a month.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You guys just keep doing them during the week on like nights where I have stuff.
Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Just like have more freedom, bro. Come on, man.
It doesn't make sense to plan around my schedule when 4 of you can make it. So
We used to always record on Sunday nights,
And then we said,
and then we stopped doing that for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know why, but it just happened slowly over time. Yeah, we thought we'd just kind of catch up a little bit, see what we've been doing. We've had guests on the last 2 episodes, and then before that was the hundreds game. We didn't really talk about weeks then either.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think we've talked about weeks.
So we're all
Really-
going to go through like our
really
last
since like the
month.
last like 3 weeks to a
Dang.
month. So we can kind of just give an update, what's been going on, any significant events, film festivals,
Oh,
if anybody has any of those.
Oh, my.
to talk about.
See,
goodness.
we called it. Before the podcast, we started. Somehow Mike is going to bring it up.
Fine, Mike. We'll throw you a bone.
You know what?
And we'll
just start with your film festival already. Just go. Just
geez.
do it.
Oh, you want me to start?
You go
Yeah.
first, Mr. Producer.
Okay.
Mr. Him. Timothy Clark.
Mr. Him.
Clark.
Well, since this episode came out, a lot has happened, film-wise especially. Like the weekend,
Really?
the weekend after.
Oh wait, you have 2 festivals to talk about. I forgot.
Yeah.
Dang.
The weekend after the last episode Josh came out, I filmed interviews for my documentary about my grandparents and their missionary life for my senior project, recorded with them for 2 hours, my mom for an hour and 20, and my uncle for an hour 10. So I have a lot of interview footage
Yeah.
to get down to about an hour documentary. and I still have to interview 2 of my aunts who live overseas.
Okay.
So we're looking at like probably 6 hours of interview footage. Have to get down to 1 hour documentary.
Easy.
Maybe it'll be longer. Maybe I'll make it an hour and a half, 2 hour long documentary.
Wow.
Or a mini series.
Yeah.
The Last Dance.
Give it to Netflix. I'll just give it to them. I'll let it slide this time.
This one's on me.
Yep. They'll definitely want it.
Yeah.
And then after that was preparing for you know what actually also happened is we had 1-act auditions.
Oh.
So I'm in the 1-acts again this time. Remember last time I was with Annika Stone? This time
How could we forget?
This time, yeah, the iconic episode, the day we found out. This time I am playing a glove and a lint.
You're playing a glove and lint?
I'm 2 characters. So the first part of the show, I am a glove. I'm under this
like a baseball glove, like a winter glove,
like a mitten,
like Gary Payton II, or what?
Like a winter glove, like a winter glove.
Okay.
And then the second part of the show, I come out as lint, like
Dang.
dryer lint.
So you transform from a glove into lint. What happened to you?
Well, I'm 2 characters.
How'd you get here? Oh.
I don't transform.
Oh.
Earth.
Transformer, but it's gloves. So we got that coming up. Pretty crazy. And then obviously the biggest thing that happened was the 516 Film Festival, which despite coming to all my other things, Josh did not come to this event of my life.
Wow, you just throwing my boy Josh under the bus like that? What do you expect him to do?
We gave you this bone, and now you're just abusing
it.
it.
We about to take this away from you.
Wasn't it on like just a random weeknight?
It was on Friday.
Like a month.
Friday's a random
still,
weeknight.
I have class until like 5 on Friday.
Get him, Josh. Go off.
Could have come 2 hours late.
Boy trying to what? No.
The event's only 2 hours.
Hey, Mike, you should come to my concert tomorrow where I'm performing a solo and also a song I wrote.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, go. You won't. You won't.
Odds.
What are the odds we make a trip down?
Wait, what day is tomorrow?
Monday.
Shoot, if it was Tuesday, if it was work from home day, I'm gone.
Mitch is driving, Joey's working.
And work in the car.
Work in the car.
No, I'm just kidding. Josh.
No, but like, what are the odds?
Yeah. We get that you're kidding, but why did you bring it up, bro?
Because I'm just trying to make funny content for the people.
By bullying your boy like that?
Yeah, all right.
Don't worry, Josh. I'll handle this. I got your back.
Because it's a deep pull from the one episode where he was saying that he was coming to all my stuff. And then I asked him.
So let's just keep throwing him under the bus. Mike, you're a bully.
Yeah.
Stop it. Apologize to my boy Josh.
This is so authoritarian.
Yeah, I don't like this. Apologize to him.
Joshua, I'm sorry.
For what?
Thank
For
you.
what? Be specific. This is what my parents used to
This is
say.
what my parents
For
said
what?
For what?
What are you sorry about?
Yeah.
Compliment sandwich. Come on.
Compliment sandwich. That's not at all what that is. But
No, sorry.
You are a great friend, but I'm sorry. Wait, not but. And I'm sorry that I made you feel bad for not coming to 516.
There we go.
And you are a great musician.
There we go.
Wow, thank
Banger.
you.
Compliment sandwich.
Bangin' burger.
Anyways, April 11th, we had 516. Mitch and Joy were there, and you're sick. My film, Can't Live Without, which I think I talked about, the musical with Kylie and Isaac, got in, and we watched them all, and then I won Best Sound Design with Jaden. So Jaden did sound design with me, so we both won. And then got Best Cinematography finally got cinematography, except
there's no camera.
No camera this
Yeah,
time.
man, that's so disappointing.
Such a rip. Cinematography for Matthew's film Threshold, and then I won Best Editing for Can't Live Without as well. So my film won 2 things, I won 2 things for my film, and I won cinematography for another film. But then my favorite part was that Kylie won Best Actress.
Your favorite part? Wow, good.
That was my favorite part.
Wow, good.
I told her that
PR
night
trained.
because I said, yeah.
Like
Yes.
Eliana. Oh my goodness.
So
She's
PR trained.
actually
Can we
like
talk about
straight
that?
out PR trained. Josh, did you listen?
I listened to that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like it was
So
crazy.
Which one of you is
professional.
my favorite? Honestly, I just really can't choose.
Yeah, that's like I'm like that is insane.
Yeah. First of all, that question
just
was
say one of
just
us.
out of this world, out of pocket. Like, come on, man. You
We all
can't be
know.
asking
We
for-
all know your favorite's Mitch. Like you can just
All
say
right. Calm down. Glaze.
it. But it was just cool because like 516 has always been between me and Kylie has always been like my thing. So it's cool that she got to be more involved in it this year and got to win something. So that was just really cool.
I just found it funny that she like, I don't want it. I don't want to go up on stage and
Yeah.
in public in front of everyone and give a speech.
Yeah, but she'll do a theater performance for 2 hours and then people won't go up there
Yep.
for a minute speech.
It is different because you're rehearsed for the show, but you're
That's
not
true.
rehearsed
Yeah.
for the
That's true.
speech.
To be fair, she dominated. She was definitely number one. Well, behind Eliana, of course. Eliana,
Did
course.
she act in other films?
No,
No,
she
just
it was
the
just the
one.
one.
and she did a really
She
great
only
job.
needed the one.
Yeah. She was one and done. Like Cooper Flag.
Anthony Davis.
Film acting is not her favorite. She pretty much only did it because I asked her to.
Why does she not like that as much as live acting?
It's just, I mean, obviously it's a lot different. I think just the process of theater she enjoys more, and with film, it's doing a lot of the same take over and over again. While theater, when you're actually performing, you're getting to tell the story in one cohesive timeline. Like you don't have to, you're not kind of, because film, you're filming stuff out of order. You're doing a lot of takes of each thing. You're taking direction as you're making it. And obviously with theater, you're taking direction in rehearsals. But
Yeah.
once you're performing, like you're performing.
Mm-hmm.
And film is also just a lot more, like, obviously the camera is a lot closer to your face than the audience is in theater. So your face, your emotions are a lot more intimate, and you have to be just more subtle, less like over the top theater acting.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And she's done a lot more of that. So
exactly. I mean, honestly, I'd probably also prefer theater acting too, but yeah, I'll stick behind the camera.
So does Joey.
Yeah, Joey prefers theater acting over his Eaglebrook ad.
To be fair, I
If
was
you
bad
had
at
to do
both.
one of those two,
At least
what are
I'm-
you doing? Being on stage or doing another Eagle
Oh,
Brook ad?
behind the camera for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I can't forget my lines.
And you don't have to have a pillow to make you fat.
Facts, bro.
With the tiny legs,
That's still like one of my favorite photos of myself.
just walking.
That and Fat Joey from yours when you try to do the panorama. Stretch me out.
Your legs were huge in that picture.
Is that still your background?
Yes.
No? I love
Yep.
that.
Speaking of Avail Theater, I went to see Big Fish
Yeah, how was
at
that?
Avail last night,
Yeah.
starring Gideon and Willem.
Did you catch one?
It was this big. It was this
Oh,
big.
is that big? Wow.
Well, my friend caught one that was this big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Riz. It was actually very good. It was fun to see because they've been doing a lot of kids shows, like musicals at Avail the last few years.
Yeah.
So it was fun to see a non-kids show again
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think they've done a non-kids musical like since we were there. So
yeah,
Wow.
why have they been doing that?
I don't know because
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, actually,
Okay.
honestly,
People are a bunch
I
of
don't
softies
know.
these days. Just kidding.
I mean, that could be part of it.
Well,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean by like kid shows? What is that?
Like they've done Annie, they've done Tuck Everlasting, they did Willy Wonka.
Next
Like-
year they're gonna pull out Elephant Man.
But
that would be crazy.
That's wild.
who's playing the Elephant Man? Oh man. But do you guys remember watching that
Which one?
Big Fish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a tiny bit.
Wait, watching
You
it?
watched it with Mr. Scott in his
It was
class.
the movie. It was one of the
Yeah.
movies.
Wait, what was it?
It's about this guy who he's older, and in part of the stories he's telling his son all these stories about his life, but his son thinks that he's making all of them up because they're super like fantastical, and like he meets like
yeah, I do
witches
remember.
and mermaids, and like he thinks he's making it all up. And then by the end of the story, he thinks that he actually realizes that his dad was telling the truth the whole time.
Oh, he was telling the truth the whole time?
At least in the musical.
Oh.
Maybe not in the movie, but I don't remember.
But don't they all come to the funeral?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's oh, I remember
Because
that
in the
scene,
musical,
and
in the
it's-
musical, they do that.
But then isn't the question like, it's kind of like trippy because it's like, is this actually real or is this fake?
Yeah,
And like the son's just embracing the lies, and then I don't know.
I vaguely remember it now.
Ewan McGregor
Not-
is the main guy in the movie.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
I made
Wait,
that joke
what?
last time. Shoot. Find new material.
Who on earth is that guy?
Yeah, it was
I wanna
really
take
good.
this moment.
Gideon and Willem both did a great job. They both improved a lot over the years of high school, which is great to see. So, yeah. And then not much happened after that. I sung at Wooddale Church for Easter. And then last Thursday we had the Intercollegiate Film Fest, which is a Twin Cities film fest with colleges from all over Minnesota, and they accept 13 films. And 3 of us from Northwestern got our films in. So we were 3 out of 13 of the films. And I kind of went in like, it's a secular film fest. So, there's films with more political topics that we may or may not agree with. And there's just some interesting like films.
Yeah.
Just a lot different than Northwestern films. So going in, I was not expecting a lot of success with my wholesome musical film. And honestly, like I was just happy it got in.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go for the vibes. It was gonna be fun to watch it again in a different context. And then I ended up winning Best Narrative Short, which is like best film overall. Best in Show, which I don't really know what that means. Like different than Best Narrative Short. And then I tied, which is kind of crazy, for Audience Choice with someone else. Actually with an animation, I tied Audience Choice.
Dang. It's crazy because Northwestern's was also an animation.
Yeah, that won Audience Choice.
Oh yeah.
So, but the thing is,
Wait, you didn't like Pause to Listen?
Pause to Listen was a great film.
I love that
opinion.
That was sick.
I think it was one of the best ones actually.
Joey does not like. I mean, Joey likes a lot.
I love it. Actually, it was so good.
Yeah.
So well made.
But I think I won all the ones I was eligible for, which was just those 3.
So basically, he's the GOAT.
Because the other ones were like best experimental film, which mine wasn't experimental.
What?
Which that
I mean-
that one goes to more like the political ones.
I was gonna say I don't want to ask any questions about that.
Best
They-
best responsible filmmaking also goes to some of the more political ones.
Oh,
Best animation obviously can't win. Best documentary obviously can't win, which leaves the 3 that I got.
I mean, technically, yours was experimental because like no one had done a musical
That's true.
for your festival before.
When I went up for the award, the guy was like, "A musical? Did your friends think you were crazy?" I was like, "It was ambitious."
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm him. Timothy Clark.
That'd be crazy.
They announce it, and you're like, actually, it's pronounced Timothy.
It was ambitious, but actually, I'm him.
I'm
so.
him, so it doesn't matter. I'm the GOAT.
That's like the one up for Deja Vu, man.
Yeah, he was
Oh
there.
my word! Oh my word!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
One
no.
of the girls that won, so it was her animation. She won best animation and best responsible
Is this
filmmaking.
at 516 or the mess?
This is at
other
this is at
one?
in the Intercollegiate last Thursday.
Okay.
She said something like that, like very similar.
Oh.
Wow, I can't believe I'm
Like
back up
something alluding to I'm like back.
She was like, I can't believe I won like a second award, and like my film has actually won a lot of awards at other film festivals too, which is so crazy. And I was like, holy cow.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
here. Boo.
so that's it. Oh, and I beat my record in Wii Golf, got -19.
That's
So
that's the stuff we need to know.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we really
That's the
care
real
about.
win.
Yeah.
speaking of Wii Golf, Popcorn Mitch.
So, okay, I don't remember. Where did we leave off on like the road to or breaking 21 under? Do we?
I don't think we've
I
mentioned.
don't think
don't-
you gave an update after that.
Because I don't think we had done it when we.
No, you said you were
Recorded.
going
No,
to do
I
it.
think I think you talked about it on a podcast.
Did Joey say that he
Uh,
ended up giving up after like 2 days?
No, it
Joey?
was Quest for Us Together, and then Mitch got it. So then.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, we just talked about you talked about Mitch getting it because I remember
Oh, okay.
Mitch sent me like a screenshot or something like a picture
Yeah.
And then, like, later I listened to a podcast and you guys talked about it.
Oh.
Because you talked about him, like,
Okay.
falling to his knees,
Oh,
yeah.
like, praising the
So-
Lord after he got it or something.
So passionate. Yeah. I forgot that happened.
Mitch,
Thanks for reminding
he
me.
wished that happened yesterday.
Yeah. But
What was yesterday?
well, okay. So ever since then, I've hit 21 under 6 more times.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I
And
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I've hit 21 under at least 6 more times. And I've had some crazy rounds where, like, I'm on pace after, like, 12 or 13 holes or something. I'm on pace for, like, 24 under if I just, like, continue it. But then, like, I, like, par a random hole, or, like, on that last hole, if you get, like, a super fast wind right in your face, you can't eagle it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like one of those, like, I don't know. So then I end up like just getting like 20 under or 21 under or something. And like obviously that's still great, but then I go back and look at that scorecard and I think of shots that were super close or ones that I parred or even if I bogey a random one. And I'm just like, dang, if everything went right, I could have had like 26 under. I've had like 2 rounds that have been like 26 under pace. Like some others like 24 or 25. So like I just need like one of those stretches where I just need like a few more shots to just like go in. Like they're super close, but they just don't end up getting in. So I just need a few of those to string together on a round, and then I could like really just go sky high and go like 24, 25, even 26 under. But yeah, so now I am in 21 under jail. I can't beat it.
Purgatory, as he said yesterday.
I was giving some deep philosophical like Dante's Inferno type stuff to Mike because I was showing him a bunch of shots. I had this crazy shot, hole 3. It's a par 5. You know, you can drive to the green on your second shot. I had like wind with me, a little bit going from right to left. Hit a great shot. You know, it like skips off the rough, approaches the green, and then it's taking this break, and then you're just breaking a little right to left, and then it's like, that looks like it's going in.
This is for Albatross,
And this is
which
this
he's
is
never
for
gotten.
Albatross,
He hasn't
which is-
gotten yet.
Yeah, I've done 21 under 6 times, never albatrossed a single hole, and which is way harder than a hole in one because you have to do 2 perfect shots pretty much. And so I'm just watching this ball as it's just breaking up the green. And I'm like, okay, that's looks really good. And then the camera is so far away for some reason, and so I can't really see where the ball is. And then it's going up right next to the hole, and it stops at 0.6 feet from Albatross.
No.
And I took a video of the end of the replay, and so it was one of my glorious shots. And on the previous hole, I was about a foot away from holing in 1.
Oh,
So I would have been 6 under through 3,
that's crazy.
which would have been insane. And then I had another shot that was really close that round. So like a hole in 1. So it's just like I am stuck in purgatory where I'm like so close to like holing in 1, albatross, or just some like hold out eagles or something, which would really propel me to get past 21 under. And I just can't do it. And
So basically, you met your goal, and now you're being plagued by your own potential.
yeah,
and you can't
I'm like
quit.
I can't punch through my ceiling.
That was great, Josh.
I like that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's kind of how Wii Golf is going. It's still a lot of fun. And it's nice watching these boys also rise to superstardom. They're both in superstar class now, which is over 2,000 skill level. Yeah, it's just amazing. So,
Your boys are all grown up.
yeah. So yeah, I've got some challengers now. So Mike hit 19 under, and Joey was saying that I was scared now, so I started playing Wii Golf. That was just a coincidence, I swear.
No, I knew it. I knew you'd be like, oh, he's gonna start grinding now.
Yeah. So that's the main thing that's been happening. I finished a lot of my
The
classes.
last month.
Yeah, I mean, really, I've been doing a lot of that. Finished my classes, and now I'm just like into NCLEX prep. Josh is shaking his head. He's SMHing right now.
Literally, yeah.
But yeah, I finished my academic classes, and now I'm just into NCLEX prep, so it's just a bunch of ATI questions and taking tests and practice quizzes and just getting myself really ready for the NCLEX when that comes up.
Which is when?
Don't know yet because we can't sign up for our NCLEX once we get our graduation number on May 17. So that's the first day we can sign up for the NCLEX, which is kind of annoying, which is why it probably goes so late. But yeah, we'll see. But what else? IMs are going pretty well.
13-0.
Yeah, 13-0 in volleyball. So we have dropped multiple sets. Like half of our games have gone to 3.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is kind of ridiculous given the skill level of some of the teams we play. But
okay, I have a question.
What?
For y'all?
Yeah.
Which team are you taking? This team right now?
Oh, the other team, not this team.
Okay.
Yeah.
with
Carson.
like Carson and Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because at the start, like when you guys were 2 games in, I was like, this might be the best block party team there's ever been.
Yeah.
And then as the season went on, I'm like,
No.
nah.
We're pretty much just as good.
I feel like the skill level is there, like
Yep.
on average, but it's just like sometimes the chemistry, like the skill level doesn't matter. Like when you have such chemistry and friendship between everyone. Sorry, that's not.
You guys
that's
gain?
sorry, that's bad PR.
We lost 3. We lost half our team, and the other best team lost half their team. So we just combined.
So the top 2 just merged.
I thought that happened last quad already.
It did. This is the second quad we're playing with them.
Oh.
Yeah, we
okay.
just lost in the championship.
Yeah.
Still breaks my heart.
I swear, if we go
That was tough.
undefeated this quad and then lose in the championship,
that's gonna hurt.
It's not going to happen.
Our
You guys
last
will
quad
win.
of
You guys will win
volleyball.
I feel like we've played every team at this point, almost every
yeah.
team.
Yeah, but anyways, so like, it's just sometimes like the chemistry factor between our old team, and it's something about like having a lefty hitter.
Oh.
Also works really well because it's like I have not been hitting well this semester, which is also like kind of a down for me. But like Kellen is obviously great at hitting, and he and Kalen have a great chemistry together. They just work together in the front row so well. But sometimes you just always know it's going to end up going to Kellen.
Yeah.
But like having 2 great hitters like Sam and Carson.
Yeah, that was tough.
And then it's just like 2 extremely big men, like on their like good, their strong sides. It was just like you couldn't stop it.
Yeah,
because you didn't know who was going to get it, and they were both good. So I don't know, but we still have fun. We still have lots of fun.
Yeah,
I think our group has gotten a lot closer together, and we just enjoy playing volleyball together more as the season's gone on, which has been nice. But sometimes we don't take it as seriously as we probably should. But yeah. So yes, our previous team, our actual block party, I will take.
I agree. Block Party 10.0, the last season.
And our pickleball team, our 245 pickleball team,
we're doing all right.
Yeah, lost a game,
but they're 3-1.
Yeah. Well, should be 5-1, but they canceled those other 2.
They said there was 2 games people forfeited, but then they just marked them as canceled games on the IM's website instead of giving us the win.
It's just stupid because like our team showed up.
We would have played.
Didn't. Yeah.
Our team would have played.
Yeah. Our team would have played.
We wouldn't have played. We watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were there to watch, and our team showed up too. So like, we had the whole management there. Like,
we should complain to the managers probably about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So that's kind of rigged, but I still like our chances to run the table.
Me too.
So we'll see. It was actually Kellen and Kalen
that we lost to.
That they lost to. So we told them after the game, just as management, we'll see you in the playoffs.
Yep.
And that's kind of it. So they angered the beast.
They poked the bear.
They poked the bear. They've awoken something they should not have
The Two Bear
awoken.
Five. That was stupid.
What?
So yeah, that's kind of my last month. I've gotten to spend more time with Ellie too, my niece. We saw her for Easter.
I was like,
I was about to say.
who's this girl, Mitch?
Ellie.
No.
To be fair, I know more people that broke up with Ellie's than any other name, so don't date an Ellie. Just for the record. It's actually crazy.
It's like one of those TikTok trends. If her name starts with E and ends with Lee, don't date her. It's
Yeah.
like if a guy name starts with J, he's probably unloyal. That was always the one. The one letter was J. Sorry, Josh, but way to prove him wrong.
Okay, what about me, bro? Jeez.
You too. And Jackson. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of any other J's. Trying to cover all bases.
Maybe it's
here.
just popcorn.
Yeah, anyway, so Ellie's been great. So yeah, popcorn, cruise.
So much hesitation.
When have you called me Cruz ever?
Now.
Okay, nice.
We're doing call signs now.
Yep. Tom Cruise. Maverick. Call sign Maverick.
I guess if I haven't talked about anything in a week or in a month, I can't really go through everything, so I'll just hit some highlights. I'm going back a month in my calendar to see
Let's go.
if I can find the highlights. Oh, one fun thing, Worship Arts at Dordt is recording. Well, I think like 4 or 5 years ago, they tried to start a tradition where at the end of the year, we record like 3 or 4 songs that like resonated with campus each year. But that only lasted 1 year. And this year we're trying to restart that because our new worship director, Ray, just keeps track of stuff like that better and will actually follow through on it. So like 2 weeks ago, we took one night with some worship arts seniors and other people and recorded a 3-song EP. We just did live recordings in our auditorium. And then we'll probably like go back and retrack some stuff before the end of the year. But that was fun because we were just kind of playing like a band in the BJ, and we did like 5 takes of each song, so then they can kind of mix together the best takes of different parts of the song. And we had like a photographer there taking pictures. So hopefully it turns out cool, and I'll send it to you when it comes out.
Yes.
I don't know when that will be. Hopefully in the summer sometime. But that was fun because I enjoy recording things and doing music. We had Easter break. That was fun. I was home for 2 days, and then I went to Nicole's house for half of it too. We did an Easter egg hunt at her grandparents' house, and
Fire.
it took me like an hour to find all my eggs. It was really bad.
Dang.
Oh,
Tyler
each person
found
had
all
their
his in
own?
like 10 minutes.
Tyler's the goat.
Yeah, Tyler was the goat at Easter egg hunting.
What was in these Easter eggs? Cash?
There was nothing in the eggs because apparently they've had the problem where the candy melts and then it's no fun. So there was just candy in a bucket, and then the eggs were empty.
Fill your own.
So
Easter.
functionally
Yeah.
the same. But that was fun. And let's see. Oh, there was a Dordt talent show.
Yes.
And how many of you guys did you guys watch that video or not?
Oh, I did.
I saw like a few seconds of it.
I watched like over half of it.
Nice. So basically, me and one of our friends, Tessa, who also plays marimba, learned the Me channel theme and then the Coconut Mall music on marimba.
You just got
And
coconut
then for the
mauled.
talent show, we like hooked up a Wii to the big auditorium projector and got 4 volunteers to play Mario Kart while we played the Coconut Mall music.
That's actually fire.
So good.
Did you? They, of course, they played a coconut mall, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It didn't. Well, yeah, it didn't quite go to plan because we had like like we had learned the part at the beginning of the race where it has those chords, the dun 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 dun.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And then dun dun dun.
Oh.
Dun.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like Ellie was supposed to keep. Well, actually, I'm just throwing her under the bus. Sorry, Ellie, you don't listen to this.
Mitch is
Do it.
right.
Supposed to,
It's always the Ellies.
yeah, Ellie was supposed to keep Wii Remote number 1, and like choose the race, and then wait till we were finished with the Me Channel theme song to like start the race. But she just gave the remote to one of the kids, and he like just picked Coconut Mall and started it.
Oh.
So we were like just in the middle of the first song, and then it was starting, and we missed the timing of
Oh,
No.
like
no.
the intro,
Bro.
and it was kind of rough.
That kid ate the
but
marshmallow.
then we got back on track, and it was fine. No one probably noticed that much.
Yeah.
It was just kind of an awkward pause between stuff. But that was fun. We got 3rd place out of 8 acts,
Nice.
and it was an $100 prize that me and Tessa split. So I got $50 out of it.
Nice.
Boom.
Worth it.
So who won?
And the what?
Who won?
Evan Jordal, he's like a football player, and I did not know he could sing, but he sang a song. He sang what's it called? Something Fall. I think it's an Adele song.
I don't know.
Shoot, I can't remember it.
Football player came out there and sang an Adele song.
Skyfall.
Skyfall, yeah.
Is that Adele?
Yep.
Mitch would
Yeah,
know.
he sang Skyfall, and there's another football player who's like insane at piano who accompanied him.
Wow.
He was very good, and it was even better because like I feel like no one probably has ever heard him sing, and his roommates who hear him sing in the shower every day just convinced him that he needed to do the talent show.
In the bro one. That's
oh my
crazy.
goodness.
Yeah, it helps that like a lot of football players come and probably voted for him.
Yes. Yeah.
But he also was deserving. He was good.
Yeah.
And then 2nd place is a kid from Canada. He won the freshman talent show singing Something in the Orange. He just has like a very good quintessential country voice and plays acoustic. And he sang Stick Season and got 2nd.
Oh, well, that's how you get them. That's how you get the girls to vote
I
for you. Is you
met
sing
your
Stick
mom.
Season.
Exactly.
Forgot
Some
that.
Noah Kahan,
That exists.
So
some
basically,
guitar and a good voice.
you guys were the best non-singing talent.
Yeah, I think what we had going for us is that it
Looks.
was unique and like crowd participation.
Yeah.
Not that.
Facts.
No, I think it was that.
It was that.
The football guy who won was much better looking.
There's no way.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah. Stop capping, Josh.
He's also like a health nut, and right now he's super into, I don't even know what it's called, like red light therapy,
Oh,
or like he's super, I don't know, like you walk past his dorm room and it's just like a red glowing box and he wears these like red glasses everywhere, and he wore them on the stage.
Wow.
Like they looked like a style choice because he was wearing like a suit,
yeah.
but then he just wears them unironically all the time.
Does his phone like go into like red light mode like Joey's does?
No, it just is always, and like every computer he uses.
Well,
Oh.
it's just
Also-
always red,
Yes.
bro.
I love how Mike, to justify this man's decisions, just pulled up an image of just like a model that's just like really ripped, and there's just red lights in the background. Is like, oh yeah,
Yeah, look at
there's
that.
something to this.
This could be you.
It's a YouTube video that says what science actually says about red light therapy. And it's a super buff dude. So obviously it works.
Okay.
Clearly.
For 1999.
But that's just a funny fact. But he is very good looking.
Okay.
Gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
Um,
just not on your level.
Well, is he
I feel
is he
like I was
getting
gonna
married?
Talk about something else. What?
Is he getting married?
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Then
So
he's
who's the
the
real?
loser.
Yeah. Who's the real winner?
Guys, being single is not.
Oh,
a
I
bad
thought you were
thing.
just trying to get like another customer, Mike.
No,
This is a random guy in Dordt. Is he getting married?
Yeah.
On his wedding.
no, I'm not.
I mean, when you're trying to start up a business, you just got to ask everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I did 2 years ago.
That's funny. Okay. Well, I'll get into more recent stuff. That's all I saw that was super exciting in my calendar. But Friday night, we had our friend group final hurrah party.
Oh.
So it was, I don't know, probably like 12 to 16 of our friends got together. We ordered pizza. We ate. We played a lot of games outside because it was beautiful weather on Friday night. So we played a lot of spike ball. We have like we have assorted baseball gloves from people who have brought them, and we like played catch and hit pot flies, which I haven't caught a pot fly in like forever. And now my shoulder's really sore from throwing. But that was fun. And then for some reason, Ellie got it in her head that she really wanted to play all 96 Mario Kart 8 tracks. So we started that like at the beginning of the night and like started grinding. And like 5 hours later, well, we had a break in there where we did stuff outside, but then they did it for like 2 hours straight and we're through half and decided to call it.
Oh my
So
word.
we only made it through like 40 something of them.
Oh man.
But we like kept track of everybody's races and places on a spreadsheet and then like had the highest average place winner, and it was funny. That was a lot of Mario Kart. And it's really sad because I suck at Mario Kart 8. So I was near the bottom of the pack. But
Shoot.
and then there were like 5 married, engaged, or dating couples. So someone thought it would be a fun game to blindfold like one boy at a time and have all 8 girls like walk by them and hold their hand and see if they could determine who like they were dating or married to.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, I don't like that game at all.
It was really funny, and everyone learned that it was much harder than they thought it would be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I got Nicole.
Let's go.
Yeah, you got
so
her.
that was a W. One of the guys, like, so basically we would sit on, the person blindfolded would sit on a chair, and then the 8 people would just be in like a line around the island and like go through one by one, and we would say yes or no. And then they would just like, the no's would be eliminated and the yeses would just like keep going around in a circle until it was down to 1. And 3 times, I think, well, eventually the girls did it too. So like each person from each couple ended up being blindfolded. And out of those like 10, 3 people eliminated their like significant other first.
Oh.
It was wild. It's like the first no
Dang.
was the one they should have chosen.
That's crazy.
That was really funny.
See, you'd think it'd be easy, but I feel like that'd be a
think
lot
it'd be
harder.
so
It'd be
difficult.
so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to realize that like
All girls'
pretty much
hands are the
everyone's
same.
hand feels very similar. Like we took off everyone's rings and stuff, so there was nothing like that.
See,
but
to be fair though, if Ava was blindfolded and we played this game, she would win because my hands are always super sweaty, so she would know right away.
yeah, some people were trying to do it by like temperature, like, oh, her hands are always really cold. But that backfired a few times because someone else's hands were just colder.
Yeah.
Like I think Brady was down to Nicole and Ellie, and then he chose Nicole because her hands were colder.
Aha, if a girl's hands are the coldest, she is mine.
Evan's
Yep.
hands would be obvious. Those things are calloused.
I would just
as
know
heck.
it's dad.
That's true.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Mine probably would have been after a landscaping summer, but not anymore at all.
Yeah, I got pretty boy hands now. It's not
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me kind of sad sometimes.
Yeah,
I miss having calluses.
gotta hit the gym more.
Yeah. But that was kind of a funny, weird experience. And Nicole got me too. So basically we win.
my
Ayo.
goodness.
They were meant to be.
May have lost the newlywed
Yeah.
game, but you guys won the hand holding game.
we may suck at knowing questions about each other, but at least we can find each other out of a random group of 8 people.
8 hands.
Yeah.
I also thought when you were explaining the game, you would go up and you'd kiss the other person. So I'm glad you did not do
That
that.
sounds horrible.
Hard pass.
Yikes.
Like things are wild at Dordt.
Yeah. Oh, what else was? Oh, I'll just talk about the upcoming week because it's kind of crazy. This is why I said I couldn't do a podcast other than tonight.
Ooh.
So tomorrow night I have a small ensembles concert, and this semester basically for the Kuiper Honors Program, we need to do like 9 kind of independent credits. And this semester, one of the independent credits that I organized was like a student-led percussion ensemble. So I've kind of been in charge of leading that, and we're performing tomorrow at the concert. And another separate contract was writing a song for that group to perform. So tomorrow at the concert, we're doing one just like 5 people on one 5-octave marimba song. Then me and Tessa are doing a duet, and then I'm doing like a solo piece with some accompanying instruments, and then we're doing a song that I wrote. So hopefully that goes well and is cool.
Sick.
You guys can watch the live stream if you want. It's at 7:30.
Ooh.
Send the link.
I will. Or you can watch it anytime after because just be on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be fun. And then this week is like our last week of school because next week is exams. So we have our last chapel on Wednesday, which is senior chapel. So I have rehearsal for that Tuesday. And then it's leader praise and worship on Thursday night. So I have a rehearsal for that on Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, I have a wind symphony concert and Thursday night worship.
Dang.
And then Friday night, there's a choir concert.
Bro.
So
Jeez.
kind of every night is
Concert
pretty
rehearsal
booked.
every day.
So you're a week ahead of us, or like a week, because we still have 2 weeks of classes left.
Yeah, I finish. Our graduation is a week before yours.
Mhm.
Okay. And then are you, besides like the bachelor party weekend, are you coming back home at all, or what's your plan with that?
Not totally sure yet. So I graduate on the 9th. Then I'll probably be here for that weekend, the 10th and 11th. And then the week right after that, I think I'm going to go to Nicole's house because we have like a final meeting with the people at our wedding venue. And probably we'll just be finishing a lot of wedding details because not a lot of that will get done these next 2 weeks
Right.
with school wrapping up. So hopefully that first week we'll just be able to kind of finalize a bunch of wedding stuff. Then after that, I might come back here and I don't know, maybe just organize and finish stuff if it needs to be finished in the house we're moving into. Or at the very least, I need to gather some sound equipment from Dordt that we're using for our wedding. So that's one reason why I need to come back to
Mm-hmm.
Sioux Center area. And then, yeah, probably that second week, eventually I'll come back to Minnesota, either the 21st or the 22nd. Then I'll be there for the triple header bachelor party.
gonna-
Let's
crazy.
go.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah. Have we talked about that?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
so
my God.
what?
go Josh. I can't remember if we have. I don't think we have.
No.
Maybe we have, but it's still funny. So I decided that the only date that would possibly work for my bachelor party would be May 24. So I just said, hey guys, this is when I'm doing it. If you can come, great. If it doesn't work, that's fine. And then Joey sent out a bunch of dates, and Sunday the 25th ended up being the one that worked for the
23rd,
most people.
23rd.
Yep. Friday. Yep.
Yeah. And then Micah was just like, what the heck, if everyone's around, I'll do mine Sunday the 25th.
Yep. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going crazy.
Yep.
That's gonna
Yep.
be so much
Different
fun.
different groups of people, but we'll be consistent throughout all
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the core.
the core group. It's consistent.
Yeah. And then that next week, maybe I'll still be home like Monday or Tuesday. And then I don't know exactly when I'll head down to Des Moines area. But then the wedding is that Friday.
Yeah.
I'm in Arizona for the week following.
Whoop, whoop.
I'll be back for the following week and then start work.
Nice. 33 days to your wedding, Josh. Let's
That's
go.
insane.
Yep.
Bang bang.
Tight. So Arizona honeymoon?
Yep.
Fire.
Let's go.
Cool.
Popcorn Joey, are you the last one?
I think so. How long have we been going? Real
50 minutes. So
Okay.
we'll just finish it up with you.
Yep. Perfect.
Well, we can do the emails probably.
Oh,
quick.
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, when the mail tone goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't control, I guess, if we do the emails or not.
Wait, did you guys hear that?
I do
Oh,
that.
shoot, I
do
did.
it.
I can't believe it went off right when
It
we were talking
hates
about
Joey.
Are you serious?
it. Or Joey just hates the mail tone, so it's just fighting back.
Joey, the mail tone waits for no one. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, Josh, you want to talk about this invoice we got?
Yeah, so Joseph Miller sent us an all caps invoice April EHV 10.2025. And he says, "Hey there, refer to the attached document. Regards." The attached document is an invoice.
Very
It
legit.
says
Very legit.
invoice in all caps with the PayPal logo. Then it says, "Dear 245.2.4.5.podcast@gmail.com. Want to express our gratitude for your continued support and your recent purchase. Your devotion to us makes our work so fulfilling." I'm not exactly sure what they did, but I do know that we paid them $678.99 in Bitcoin,
Wow.
and they're just wanting to give us our invoice. So I said, "Got it, thanks," and I never heard back.
Oh man.
Because they said, like, if something looked wrong, like, we could call them and then get our funds back, our refund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we got the Bitcoin, so
Okay.
we're good.
It says if we don't hear back, we will be forced to charge you the full amount. And I said, "Sounds good."
Go ahead and charge us. The next email is from Willem Bruin. He said, "Content for the boys."
Oh.
This he sent like a month ago, so it's been a while.
Oh.
So, what's up, boys? After listening to the most recent podcast, it is apparent that y'all need some banger emails to use to farm some views. So here's one with a game that you can play. I don't know if you guys can see this on YouTube or anything, but I have a few lists below of 5 random things that I want you guys to blind rank as a group. The names are blacked out over so that you don't know what comes next. No cheating. So list 1 is 5 NBA players that are blacked out. I don't really get the game. I think it's...
Okay, so
I think we just guess so number 1 is probably Michael Jordan.
No.
And then we highlight it to see.
no,
if it's right.
I see.
no. I think this is. I think this is how it works.
Yeah, go ahead.
They give us the first name only, and then we have to pick a slot for that 1
Yeah.
through 5, and then we go to number 2,
you
and then it
highlight the
reveals
second
number
name.
2.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta like guess at where they're gonna be.
Yeah.
It's kind of an interesting thing because like maybe you put LeBron number 1, but then Michael Jordan was on the list and he was
Yeah.
5, and then you got to put him in like the 4 spot. So I don't know. It's like I see it on YouTube all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
They're like
Oh,
blind
I
rank
get it.
these
Just like
foods.
you reveal one line,
Yeah.
and then we just put that person 1 through 5, and then you reveal the next person. But
Got
we just
it.
don't know who comes next.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, we're not blindly guessing.
So we'll start with NBA players. There's three categories here. Actually, there's 4, but they're short.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is Shai
Gilgeous-Alexander,
That.
SGA, PGA,
4.
USA,
4.
Lakers in 5. Have you
Not
guys
this
seen
time,
that?
no. Not
Nope.
versus the Wolves.
Nope. Wolves in
Wait,
5.
this is the Aura guy, right?
Yes, this is.
Josh,
Josh knows.
Josh, what a pull.
No, the only reason I know is because, like, when I was at your guys' house, Evan and Noah, and I think maybe Mitch, like right before you left, you were pulling up all these videos on your phone of
Oh yes.
SGA Aura moments.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like the one clip where he makes Bismack Biyombo by a high five just fall over as he goes to the bench.
Yeah.
So you said 4 for that one?
oh, well, talk to Mitch. I think he's going to have better people on the list. He's so young. He's only been good for a year.
No. He's been good since 2020.
Oh, has he?
And now he's like,
He's kind of.
he is, to some people, MVP frontrunner this year.
should be Jokic.
Jokic, not
Jokic.
Jokic.
Sorry.
So what
Get
do
it
you
right.
want?
Mitch wants him higher.
I want to say 2 or 3.
I think he's going to have Michael Jordan
But-
and LeBron on this list.
I would say 3.
Yeah.
I like
set,
3.
Set the standard.
Which is usually what people do for the first
Yeah.
one. And
Just-
then they build the list off that.
Number 2, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. See, and then he's 2.
He's 2. Nikola Jokic, 4-time
Wait,
MVP.
where did we put SGA?
3.
3.
So now we
Okay.
got 4, 5, 1.
Yep.
Wait, so what is the best?
1.
1 is the
5
best.
or 1?
One is the best.
Okay.
1 is the best, yeah.
So you're putting Jokic at 2?
Jokic
Yeah.
is better than Shea
Yeah.
Okay, number 3,
currently.
LeBron James.
Shoot, see? Mitch, I'm going to be right because he's got to be 1. He's for sure 1. And then it's going to be Michael Jordan 5.
And like Shaquille O'Neal.
So
Yeah.
LeBron is 1.
LeBron
Yeah.
has to be 1.
Oh, yeah.
And
Number
has to be-
4, Anthony Edwards.
Okay, that's actually fine.
Oh, wow. This is working because he's
this
4.
is. Oh, goodness.
Does he have Michael Jordan on the list?
I don't know if he has Michael Jordan. I don't think he does. I think he wants us to think that.
They all seem like current players. So
That's,
Oh.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So 4.
I think maybe Ant is. Who's better than.
Luka?
He might have like Luca on here or Giannis. Wemby.
Oh,
Probably have Ant or Wemby
yeah.
right now.
What do you want?
I think you go 4.
You think 4?
I think he's pretty close to SGA. I think there's not too many people in that gap.
Yeah, for sure.
This is funny because I don't know much about basketball at this point. So
I would.
Mitch is
Okay.
the expert.
We'll go with 4.
Okay,
We'll die on 5.
Final one, Victor Wembanyama.
Yes! Dude,
There you go.
that was a great
That was
list.
perfect list.
That was
Perfect
actually
list.
beautiful.
So we have from best to, I mean, not worst, but best to worst, LeBron, Nikola
Nikola Jokic,
Jokic, Shai, I don't know,
Shea,
Shea,
Gilgeous,
Say from Survivor,
Shea,
get her out.
SGA, PGA,
Anthony
USA.
Edward, and then
Like,
Victor Wembanyama. Okay.
That was actually the perfect. That's exactly.
Yeah,
how you would do
that's,
it.
That's the best list right there.
Yeah.
Okay, next is breakfast foods,
Oh no,
starting with pancakes.
2.
2.
I like 2 for that.
Josh,
2 or 3.
I think we gotta go 2.
I feel like there's
Okay.
not much better than pancakes.
Maybe waffles.
No. 5.
Okay, this next one's gonna
Shut
be
up.
this next one's gonna be controversial. Cereal.
5. Straight 5.
4.
But honestly, of the options he's gonna give, I'd probably go 4. I feel like there might be one worse than that, like oatmeal.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Eggs and
raisin bran. No, that's a cereal.
oh no, I was gonna say biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
There's nothing that long though, so
Next, bacon.
1.
1.
Easy
One.
one.
Easy 1.
Easiest one.
Easiest
ever.
one ever.
Easiest one ever.
So we have 2
4.
and 5.
3 and 5 left.
3 and 5.
Waffles.
Frick.
3.
It's gotta go
3.
3.
I love waffles more than pancakes, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Last one, breakfast burrito. Has to go in 5.
That's not terrible.
dang.
That's not awful.
I'd put cereal below breakfast burritos, but
Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad. I think that's the only one you'd switch on there.
Yeah.
Those are all still like good breakfast foods though.
Yeah.
okay, so far we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Next is desserts.
'Kay.
Brownie.
2.
Oh, goodness.
3.
3.
3 for me.
I'd probably go 3. They've never been my
Well,
first choice.
Actually,
Oh,
You didn't say warm
yeah,
brownies.
2 or 3.
I think that's implied.
Honestly, one of the only things better than brownies for me is ice cream.
Exactly. That's why you go 2.
Cake.
Because are you taking like a pie or a cake over a brownie?
No,
I'm not.
I take brownie over those.
Then I think you
Yeah.
gotta go 2.
Cookie. Chocolate.
No.
Olstad's cookies.
Oh, that's a 1.
Golly, dude.
So maybe
Did
2.
we go 2 again? Kind of got like ruined by 2 last time, but
No, we didn't. It worked out perfectly.
shut up.
All right, next one's going straight to 5. Apple pie.
Yeah,
Really?
I agree.
I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
Like, I just don't like anything with like soft apples, like
That's
apple
an-
pie.
That's an L
applesauce.
take. That's an L take.
Next is ice cream.
5.
We already have that there. 1.
I'd go 1. I know Josh would go 1 probably.
So what? We have 3 and 4
Yep.
left.
1 for
3 and
sure.
4.
Yeah, Josh loves ice cream.
We have 3, 4.
For
3 and
what?
4 left. This next one's really long. Dessert pizza from Pizza Ranch.
Oh, that's a 3.
Ooh.
3.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. And then last, going in 4 is cake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
a great list.
This is
Perfect
the
list.
perfect list, in
Perfect
my
list.
opinion.
We are killing this.
No, that's objective. Best list.
Next one is fiancés.
Oh no.
First one is, just
Right.
kidding, I don't want to get jumped.
Ah! I was ready.
I was gonna say I'll rank them.
That's something we got to do offline.
You have to pay for 245 plus.
Yeah, 2, 4,
to
5
get the
plus. Yeah.
fiancé ranking.
Join our Patreon and you can get fiance tier list.
Yeah,
Different levels. $5 a month is this. $10 a month is this.
yeah. You can subscribe using our link below.
He said, anyways, enjoy the free content and keep on posting banger episodes, and good luck to Joey and Mitch as they strive for minus 21 in a game that I haven't played in years.
Thanks, Willem.
Willem Bruin, mildly unpaid intern of the 245 podcast, owner of the first ever 245 podcast trucker cat, friend and partner in crime of Gideon Love, and Dordt Commit.
All right,
That's it for emails. So,
that's it for credentialing.
Joey, we're back to you.
I think when I move out of the house, I got to get my parents' Wii from home so I can keep the Wii golf grind going.
Dude, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, it's gonna be
Ava would
sad.
kill me. Ava would actually destroy it. She hates the fact that I play Wii golf.
She'll live.
Why does she hate that you play Wii golf?
Because I waste so much time. It's like, you got to think about it. It is like time down the drain. Like garbage disposal on.
No.
Yes.
No. No. No.
What else are you going to do? Read?
Mitch is literally the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah. That's definitely part of the problem. Oh, this is so funny. You know I've talked about like Anchored Ministries and Amy and Kelly. They said, so what are the chances that church is canceled on Wednesday in honor of the Wolves game? # Wolves in 5.
Yes, sir.
I unfortunately not very good that church will be canceled. That would be crazy. Anyways, I'll just do like some of the highlights over the last few weeks. Finished up the basketball banquet, so that was really good because that just took a good amount of time and energy and like looking through stats and stuff to put that together. And with any of my like public speaking things that I don't do routinely, I just think about them for like 3 weeks leading up to it. So it's always good when that is done. And then the day after, I did Jake's faithfulness project, which I played volleyball. What did you guys do for your faithfulness projects? Like I set up that volleyball thing at school.
Oh, yeah.
I made the virtual chapel.
Yes. And that was actually the best faithfulness project ever. That one was actually good.
I don't even remember. What did I do?
I think I volunteered at the Alina Hospital that was like right behind.
Oh, that's what you did?
Yeah.
I have no memory.
Mike, you don't even remember what you did?
Yeah,
I'll
but he
think
can
about it.
remember 40 questions on it.
Hey! My man! My man!
I was
Okay.
totally expecting you to say that.
That was 4 years ago. That's longer. You can't say it for something that's longer ago than the quiz.
It was kind of a big deal, and you remembered minute details over the course of a whole year.
Yeah.
Might be.
Anyways, moving on. Not going to beat a
First
dead
question
horse.
in heaven, did Micah cheat?
No, without a doubt. Anyways, for Jake's faithfulness project, he was helping clear out buckthorn at the Tarhar's house, so I helped him out with that.
Mm.
So that was
Nice.
that was kind of something different. And then it was the weekend of Easter, which I know for a lot of churches and pastors, it's like crazy busy. But for me, it's just like not as much because I just kind of hang out on the weekend, which is chill. When I was in guest experience, it was a lot more work and prep that went into it.
Yeah.
I'm planning, but I didn't have to do much. And that the Wednesday before Easter, we had students off, so that was
Oh,
chilling.
yeah.
so we were chilling, and I had pickleball IMs. That's what I did.
Yeah.
But then
that
you
was-
didn't.
Oh yeah,
Or was that the time you did?
I think that was the time I actually did do it.
Time he did.
Yeah. So, but yeah, getting through Easter, and then I had the Monday off, which was kind of nice. But and then the one other thing that was kind of different is on Friday, me and Ava and my dad and her parents went up to the farm because we're under 100 days until we get married. So we got a lot of stuff to get done. and I've been busy with stuff. So it was good to get up there, cleaned out the shed. My dad, I don't know if you guys know this, but my dad got a 4-wheeler, so that was kind of fun.
Hey.
Yo.
That was really fun.
Let's go.
We hooked up this little
Like a off-roading one, like, or what is his primary use?
Mostly for stuff around the farm. So like we hooked up a trailer
Okay.
to it and like pulled branches and stuff. It's nothing wild or crazy, but it's just like you bought it new, so it's really nice. And
Gets more a utility one,
Yeah.
not like a speed
Yeah.
off-roading one.
yeah,
Oh.
for sure. I would definitely say it's more for that. So like we hooked up a trailer and like we we had a lot of sticks on the ground and stuff and big branches and trees. So we were cutting stuff up, loading up on the trailer, and then dropping off at the burn pile. So that was vibes. It's always good to be outside for a whole day. We were able to get a lot of stuff done, which is good because it's coming up quick.
Yeah, everyone's under 100 days now.
That's crazy. Well, it's wild for like me and Ava obviously talk about ours a lot, but like Josh's, yours is in like less than a month,
Yeah.
which is just insane.
Yep.
Yep.
Just feeling
He
it.
knows.
And you guys have like,
I'm just thinking about so much else right now that I can't like
yeah,
internalize the it's a month away thing yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not like it's just a boring yup right now because I feel like I'm not
The reality hasn't set
actually
in.
feeling that reality, but
Yeah.
it is very close.
Deep.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, random question for you. What city is the house that you're going to be living in? What city is it in?
Sioux Center.
Oh, okay.
it's like
Let's
a
go.
mile from Dordt.
okay.
Oh, you are? For some reason, I thought you were living in Des Moines.
No,
But
Des Moines.
my job is here.
that's right. And
Pog.
the house, are you renting? You buy?
Cash.
It's like a parsonage that. So Nicole has a job at Centerpoint Church, and they have a small parsonage like right across from the church that none of the pastors live in. So we're renting that.
That's nice.
Whoa.
And then what city is your work in? 'Cause that's not in Sioux Center, right?
Boyden.
Okay.
How do you say that?
So that's like a 20-minute drive. It's Boyden.
Oh,
Boyden.
Boyden.
Okay.
So her commute is like nothing.
She walks
she
across the
walks.
street.
Yeah.
Which, man, there's something got to be said for that, for like not spending money on gas or like wear and tear on your car, how much money that would save. Now, I don't know if Nicole will be there like forever, but like in the long term, how much, that's crazy.
That's thousands.
That's
right
so
there.
clutch. Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Anyways,
I think it'll be nice.
there was a house for sale right across the street from Maplewood, like right
Oh
by
yeah.
the front door.
Oh, wow.
And yeah. Or
You looked at it.
Have you found a house yet or not?
We're still looking.
Okay.
So no.
So no, is the
Dang it.
answer to that. Yeah, but hopefully, well, we got to figure it out pretty quick because it takes like a month to close. So
Mm.
we got to figure that out quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
should we wrap this up? Like
Like the Timberwolves are about to wrap up the Lakers. I got three phrases for you. LeBron, Luka Don, Joey ran a marathon. Timberwolves in 5.
How long were you working on that?
Ever since you started talking about your week or month.
That was so. Can you just one more time? Just run that by me.
Yeah. LeBron, Luka Don, Joey ran a marathon. Timberwolves in 5.
that's good.
Yeah, that's all from us, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Hope you have a great day.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
See you in the next series.
Peace out, gangsters.